All right, we got more long division coming at you on this video. This time though, the problems don't work out so nice and neat at the end. They actually have remainders. So we got to practice how to write the remainder for some long division. All right, so the problem's going to come looking at you like this. Set it up, divide it out, long division style. And we know how to do these. Let's go back over it, but I think you've got this. We always take our first term here, first term there. You set it up, and you simplify. X squared over x, well, 2x's, 1x, boom, you got 1x left over. Now this does two things for you. First thing, it's coming up here as a top row answer. It's an x, so we're not in the x squared, it's not in the numbers, it drops in right there with the x's. The second thing it does is you take this x and you multiply it times your divisor, x plus 5. So x times x plus 5, we distribute, boom, boom, x squared plus 5x. Now grab this x squared plus 5x, slide it in over here. And I love how long division works, how you're organized. X squared, x squareds, x, number, number, number. So it's always organized in columns. Okay, a little tricky right here, you're subtracting. So subtract, subtract. Now we know we've done it right because this is x squared, we're going to subtract x squared, and this bad boy right there, he's gone. Out of our way. So we know we're doing good. So 8 minus 5, that's 3x. Drop down to 22. So that's your first run at this, and then there's a second run. Let's kind of clear this out of the way. Second run, lead off, 3x over x. So you clean this up, x's cancel out, just a 3. Now this 3 does two things. First thing it does, boom, put it up here for a top row answer. Not with the x squareds, not with the x's. This positive 3 is a number. That's the first thing, top row answer. Second thing, multiplies times your divisor, x plus 5. Distribute, 3x plus 15. So we've created 3x plus 15. We're going to grab it, put it in right here. And we know we're doing good because we've got the 3x, boom. Subtract 22 minus 15 is 7. So this is the first problem we've done where we got to deal with a remainder. They've been zeroing out each time. We've been great. Now you've got a remainder. Like, well, how do I write my answer? Well, we know our answer is up here, this x plus 3. But now we also have a remainder of 7 we got to deal with. Grab your answer, x plus 3. Then we add the remainder, but it's a fraction. The remainder goes on top, and your divisor goes on bottom. So this is how you write your remainder, the 7, or your final answer. That's what it looks like. Okay, so not too bad. One extra step at the end. All right, let's do another one. Number 2, let's say we have x squared minus 6x plus 13 over x minus 4. Okay, second example, let's set up some long division. X minus 4, x squared minus 6x minus 13, or plus 13. Boom. All right, long division process. Round 1, let's go. First man right off the bat, our two lead-off hitters. Simplify those, x squared over x, that's just an x left over. That x does two things. First thing, he goes up here for a top row answer. He's an x, so not with the numbers, not with the x squareds, right here in your column with x's. That's the first thing he does. The second thing is he multiplies times this divisor, x times 4, so we distribute, and we built this x squared minus 4x. Bring it on over, and again, lined up. Your x squareds are lined up, the 6x and 4x are lined up. Ooh, this is a little tricky, because you got to subtract. So we're good here, x squared minus x squared, that's gone, but we have negative 6 minus negative 4. So be a little careful with all those negative signs. Negative 6 minus negative 4, that's negative 2x. Drop down that 13. All right. Let's get the round 1 math out of the way. Let's start round 2 math. Round 2 math. Grab your first one. Simplify. Negative 2x over x. Those x's canceled. I got negative 2. That negative 2 does two things. It's coming up here as a top row answer is the first thing it does. Grab the negative 2. Put it in, number, x squared. The second thing it does, it multiplies times our divisor. So we got to distribute. Negative 2 times x, negative 2x. Uh-oh. Negative times negative, positive 8. Put it in over here, negative 2x plus 8. So again, we did great. We know those are going to cancel, but this time they don't cancel with the numbers. We're going to have a remainder. Subtract, gone, 13 minus 8, remainder of 5. Okay, how do we write our answer? That's the question. How do we write it? Well, we know we've got our final answer up here, this x minus 2. We've got that. Then we're going to add, the remainder is 5. It's part of a fraction. So it goes up top. What goes on bottom is my divisor, this x minus 4. So again, answer out front plus your remainder on the top, your divisor minus 4 on the bottom. Boom. That's how you write your answer when you don't have a 0 right there, but you have a remainder. One more. Make sure we've got this. Okay, let's do a last one here. What do we got here? 2x squared plus 10x plus 30 over x plus 7. Okay, so it comes to us looking like this. We change the look so we can write some long division. 2x squared plus 10x plus 30. All right, let's get busy. Here's my leadoff guy, 2x squared. Here's this leadoff x. So first round, take the leadoff 2x squared over x, simplify this, and you've got a 2x left. Okay. That 2x does a couple things. First, it's coming up here as a top row answer. Then we're going to grab the 2x and multiply times this divisor, x plus 7. Boom, boom. So 2x squared plus 14x. All right, 2x squared, 14x. We're feeling like we're off to a good start because here's 2x squared, there's 2x squared. Like, yes, they're going to cancel. All right, let's subtract. You always got to be careful with those negative signs. 2 minus 2, gone. Here is 10 minus 14. 10 minus 14, negative 4x. Bring down the 30. All right, let's get round 1 cleaned out of the way here. Round 2, same process. Take that first one right there, negative 4x. Take this first one, x. Clean it up, negative 4x over x. That gives me a negative 4. This negative 4 going up here. And remember, not an x squared, not an x, it's a number, negative 4. Second thing negative 4 does, hits that divisor, x plus 7. Boom, boom. So negative 4x, negative times positive, negative 28. So now you've got negative 4x and negative 28 that we've got to run over here. Okay, we did great to start with. You got negative 4x and negative 4x, they out. Now you got a little bit of thinking here because this is subtraction. Bam, bam. So we have 30 minus negative 28. You're like, well, that's not going to zero out. That gets big. That becomes 30 plus 28, which is 58. So my remainder over here, that's a giant number. And that happens sometimes. It just gets big on us. Okay, let's practice writing our final answer. final answer, we know we're grabbing up here what we built, 2x minus 4. Then we have our giant remainder, the 58. It's part of a fraction. The 58's always the top part of the fraction. The bottom part is right there, the x plus 7, the divisor. And that's how you write a final answer when it's got a remainder, like 58, that's not 0. So that was our job today. Practice how to work with remainders, doing this long division process.